Hello, Beavers. Welcome to your Earth astrology reading for the month of November. I am pulling the overall theme for the month from the Clarifying Life Situations. And then I'm going to be doing a classic Celtic cross spread using the Fairy Wicca Tarot. And then I'm going to clarify with the 1909 Tarot. So let's start with this initial spread and see what is going on for the beavers for the month of November. All right. Okay, so there we go. We'll start with the overall theme for the beavers for the month of November. And here we have higher wisdom, which says explore options, learn what you can, and expand your horizons. I love it. All right. In your current general energy, we have the beloved, which would represent the lovers. So the lovers represent love in all forms. So first of all, I will start by saying it could be a very good month for love for the beavers. But for those of you who are I guess this is for whether you are in love, whether you are interested in somebody, whatever. With that overall theme, I would learn as much as you can about this person. And again, if you are not interested in love, this could be, again, love of yourself, right? And maybe you need to find out a little bit more about yourself. Next, we go to your crossing energy. And this can be what either helps you or what hinders you. And here you have the Barrion of Tyne, which would be the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, she is very bold, very assertive, and she goes after what she wants. She goes after her happiness, and she does so courageously. And I really feel like this is what Spirit is asking of the beavers this month is go after whatever it is that you love with boldness and courage. But let's clarify the beloved and the Barrion of Tyne. So with the beloved and the Barrion of Tyne, we have the Star card. So the Star is a card of hopes and blessings, which again, I do feel like there is a lot of hope in the beavers at this time. And again, I also do feel that there could be a lot of blessings coming in for the beavers, especially with this Queen of Wands energy, especially if you are being bold, being assertive, and going after what you want. That will bring in a lot of blessings for you. Next, we go to the area of your mind. And here we have the Hangman. So the Hangman is a card of pausing to gain enlightenment, to gain wisdom. And again, you actually had the higher wisdom card as your overall theme. So it kind of makes sense that the Hangman is in the area of your mind. This is just, again, like I said, it's a card of pausing to gain enlightenment. So pause and gain as much knowledge as you can. And again, with that beloved as your current general energy, I really do feel that this is related to this is concerning love, whether this is love from somebody for somebody else or your own self-love. But let's clarify that Hangman. So with the Hangman, we have the Ace of Wands. And so this is a passionate new beginning. So for those of you who are looking for love, there could be something that is coming in for you that is very passionate. But I also feel like that this, if there is a relationship that happens during this month, this relationship is going to give you the opportunity for a lot of growth. Next, we go to the area of your foundation. And it's interesting, we have the Three of Tyne here, or the Three of Wands, which is a card of expansion. And like I just said, I feel like, you are definitely entering into a period of growth and expansion. Now, again, I definitely wouldn't rush in to this, like I said, because you have that Hangman in the area of your mind, which means, again, you need to explore your options. You need to learn as much as you can. But let's clarify that three of wands. So with the Three of Wands, we have the Page of Pentacles, and I kind of giggle because again, the Page of Pentacles is a card of studiousness, so a card of learning, a card of studying. This seems again overall to be the major theme for the Beavers this month. There is a lot of lessons, there's a lot of learning to happen this month for you, but I really feel like you are going to get some good information, some good news out of this. So that's always good. Next, we go to the area of your recent past. And here we have the Barrier of Air, which would be the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords, she is all about bringing clarity to order through bringing chaos to order through clarity and boundaries. So I kind of do feel like in the recent past, you have probably set down, like I feel like you are getting clear on things. And again, it's not that I don't think you're clear with that hangman. I just think that there's more information. But you are clear, you have set some boundaries up. And again, I feel like this is a really good thing for the beavers. But let's clarify that variant of air. So with the variant of air, we have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is the can represent the inner child. And again, I kind of feel like you have put up some boundaries surrounding your inner child, right? Like almost like you have decided that you want to learn more about your inner child. I actually kind of feel like this is where, this is leading. And again, as far as relationships, learning about your inner child can actually help you in your personal relationships as well. Next, we go to the area of the near future. And here we have the Father God, which would represent the Emperor. So the Emperor is my boss-like energy, right? Like it is bossing up, it is stepping up, it is leveling up. And again, I really kind of feel like that is what is happening with the beavers right now. You really are stepping up and leveling up. And again, I do feel like that, the Father God is also a card of courage as well. You had that card of courage with the Barrier of Tyne. But again, I feel like this is just reiterating from Spirit that continue to have this courage, continue to be courageous, and continue to move forward. But let's clarify the Father God. So with the Father God, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is a card of evaluating your progress. And again, you have the Hangman, which, so the Seven of Pentacles can be a card of pausing again to just evaluate your progress, evaluate what's working for you and what isn't working for you. And then it says to double down on the good stuff, double down on the stuff that is working for you, and get rid of anything that isn't working for you. And again, I would definitely do this. Like, I feel like you are definitely going to have to be courageous in this evaluation. You're going to have to be really truthfully honest with yourself, beavers. Next, we go to the area of the next few months. And here we have the Seven of Air, or the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords can be a card of lying, cheating, and stealing. And again, I feel like there is what's kind of coming up with this Seven of Swords for you, Beaver, is like what's the right word that I'm searching for here? It's almost like you are like it's like you think somebody like you, it's almost like you feel like everybody is out to get you, right? Like this lying, cheating, and stealing, and you feel like everybody is doing this. But you have two sevens in a road, and two sevens in the tarot represent external fears internal fears that don't exist. So if you feel like people are out to get you, this isn't an internal fear. Nobody is lying, nobody is cheating, and nobody is trying to steal from you. So again, you may have to evaluate that as well, and evaluate your fears, and see if those fears are legitimate, or if it is just an internal fear. And then with the Seven of Air, interestingly enough, we have the Hierophant, which is a card, can be a card of a spiritual search. And I really feel like this is what Spirit is saying with that Seven of Swords there, is you have to go on a bit of an adventure, a bit of a journey, to discover your fears. Okay. And why? Where do those fears come from? And then come to terms with that. And I feel like you are actually, like, if you go on this spiritual search, this spiritual journey, you are going to be able to identify your fears and how to overcome them. Next, we go to the area of your closest relationships. And here we have the strength of will. So this would, again, be like the strength card. And this is all about overcoming your inner critic. So, which, again, I do feel like this is, I feel like your inner critic has been, especially back with that barrier of air, before you put those boundaries in place, I would say that perhaps your will was not as strong. I feel like you allowed your inner critic to, weaken your will. But I feel, like I said, with that beloved, with the star, the renewed hope, the passion, I feel like your strength of will is being restored. I almost feel like you are gaining new faith again, Beavers. But let's clarify the strength of will. All right. So with the Strength of Will card, we have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is a card of balance. Um, and again, I really think you need to balance that inner critic, Beaver. So anytime your inner critic pops up, telling you something negative, Spirit is asking you to counter that with wisdom. Counter that with what you actually know. Next, we go to the area of your hopes and your fears. And here we have the Seven of Doham, or the Seven of Pentacles again. So it's almost like there's some fear of evaluating your progress. I'm not sure what that's about. But, again, the hope would be, again, and you do have a lot of hope here with the Star card. So the hope would be that when you evaluate your progress, the progress that you are making, that you can see the steps that you are taking. And again, if there happens to be something that is slowing your progress, again, this is nothing to fear. It's just like, okay, we know that that is slowing the progress, so we're going to get rid of that, and we're going to double down on the stuff that is working for us. But let's clarify the Seven of Doham. Oh, okay, two cards wanted to come out there. So we have the King of Cups and the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands can be a card of conflict and competition. And, the King of Wands is a card of solid emotions. Okay, so first of all, I wouldn't fear any conflict or competition at this time. If there is any conflict and competition, first of all, these are just learning lessons for you. And again, it's going to help you recognize and evaluate what is working and what isn't working. And the King of Cups would just say, to keep your emotions solid, keep your emotions under control. I'm not saying don't feel the emotions. I'm just saying don't let your emotions run the show. And next we go to your outcome card, the last card in the spread. And here we have the Four of Air, or the Four of Swords. And this is a card of resting, relaxing, and recovering. So I do feel like it is going to be important for the Beavers, especially by the end of the month, to really allow yourself some rest and recovery, because again, it does feel like a good month, and if there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of love, and a lot of good things coming through. But Spirit is just saying, make sure that you are resting, relaxing, because again, it does feel like it could be quite a busy month, a lot of learning, and a learning can be tiring. So just make sure that you are balancing your energy with enough rest. But let's clarify the Four of Air. So with the Four of Air, we have the Three of Pentacles, and this is a card of collaboration and a card of working together with other people. So again, in order to take time to rest and relax, you may have to rely on other people this month as well, um, beavers. But again, learn what you can, expand your horizons. And again, working with other people and seeing the way that they do things can help us expand our horizons. So again, take some rest and allow somebody else to help you out as well, beavers. All right, that was a really great reading, Beavers. Thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, comment, all those wonderful YouTube things. It really does help the channel out, and I really do appreciate it, as I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Bye for now.